Bernie from San Francisco. Hey, this is for you, Bruce. Are you going to ever settle down? But on your
Who are you
character
talking
show,
to, ma'am?
You!
Who are you talking to me?
Yes, your
Wait,
character.
what?
Your character.
Oh, my character. I was going to say, ask my wife of 18 years if I'm going to settle down. Will Sam Axe ever settle down? Why? Why should he? He's still putting the hammer down, baby. Come on. Does that disappoint you?
This question is for Bruce. Over here. When you first found out that you were working on a show with Sharon Glass, how badly did you want to use a Cagney and Lacey reference before you did in episode 2?
I wanted to use it badly. It was a secondary take. We'd already shot the takes. And frankly, the current director was pissing me off a little bit. And I was hotter than hell, in a suit, on a boat. And I go, can I have one more take? Yeah, why? Why do you want? Just, can I please have one more take? So we added it then, and the two criminals who were in that particular episode were too young to understand even what Cagney or Lacey meant. So I knew that mentioning it in the scene would go right over their head, so they wouldn't go, Cagney Lacey. That's the dark, dark truth behind that story.
My question is for Matt regarding the hidden names in the episodes. With regard to last week's episode and Strickler's gift basket, was the Brennan's yogurt intentional or unintentional?
Lamely, we argued over the name of the yogurt for it must have been, it was like 3 hours out of my day. This was like, oh, can we use this yogurt? And we had one yogurt, and then there's another yogurt, and they're calling Miami, and it's an emergency yogurt, and then different yogurt, and it's gonna be a high-end yogurt, and then I think finally, I think it was Siebel's. I think one of our production designers in Miami, who knows the kind of thing we do, finally just was like, it's Brennan's yogurt. So that was how that came down. But actually, the truth is, until I saw it in high def, I didn't know it was Brennan's yogurt. I saw that when you guys did. I was like, oh, that's Brennan's yogurt. Production designer.
Catherine Draper, and my question is for Bruce. How is it playing in a show where you're going to be a super cool spy type person and do different characters each episode, like little bit characters?
Almost seriously. It's as fun as a job as an actor can ever have. That's what you hope for, is variety. I like the familiarity, and hopefully the audience does too, of seeing these people that you know every week. But then it's fun for an actor to play some jerk or an idiot or a moron, someone different. So it's like everything, it just mixes it up a little bit. We always appreciate it when the writers do that for us. And we try not to let them down, because if we suck at it, they won't do it anymore. Thank you for your question.
Have you guys entertained the thought of doing a Burn Notice movie, like a couple hours, 2.5?
Why don't I put this all to you? There are USA and Fox people around. Would you people watch a Burn Notice movie?
I think that was a no.
No, actually, it's something that we've kicked. I mean, obviously, you entertain the idea. I do think that as the show's gone on and as we've done sort of bigger and more fun things, I think we all start thinking, well, we should crash 2 helicopters into each other. Maybe we need a movie budget. So,
Can I say one thing? It's a very brief comment. I want all you techno geeks out there to understand. Matt Nix will not let digital explosions be used on this show. We've all seen the video games with the cheap digital explosion. We've seen movies with the cheap digital explosion. Matt just blows shit up. He wants... He explained to me very succinctly, he likes to see, like, when a vehicle is parked, the flames licking around the entire vehicle, consuming it, and then disappearing like a phantom. It's his words.
no, actually, that's the truth is. It's true. Like the CGI you've seen on the show is like the erasing of a logo. I mean, we don't do that stuff. And but what is exciting for all of us when we do it is it's not the flame shooting out. It's not the car crashing into the other car. It's the way the rear view mirror just like kind of flipped off and then bounced and it does stuff because when the CGI guys sit down to do that, they don't go, let's have the rear view mirror flip 3 times and then go through the other windshield. They just don't do that. And that's the sort of thing that really sells the awesomeness of things running into each other. Although actually on that, one of the explosions, it was in a couple weeks ago, that one of the explosions you saw on that when the house blows up, that one was actually a little bigger than we expected. We had this idea we were just gonna blow out the windows, and it's called a simulated explosion, and you just blow out the windows and then you repair it and repaint and stuff, and so we simulated an explosion that knocked the house off of its foundation and split one of the exterior walls in 2 and knocked out 12 windows on the street.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
But how awesome was it, guys? How awesome! No one was hurt. The budget was hurt a little bit. No human beings were hurt beyond the repair, you know. Sorry, go on.